Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I will give you 10 latest updates. This will be part 1 and you must watch part 2 also. There also I'll be giving you some latest updates. And my further request to you to please at least like, comment and share. That gives us motivation for our hard work. So let's start. Number 1. NTRO likely to procure Tapas Drones for intelligence gathering. The National Technical Research Organization, India's highly specialized technical intelligence gathering agency, will be acquiring 8 Tapas BH-201 medium altitude, long endurance unmanned aerial vehicles being developed in India by ADE to be used for the technical intelligence gathering at border areas. It is reported recently that DRDO is working to develop a dedicated full-spectrum SIGINT pod for UAV applications, and organizations such as NTRO also involved in high-tech surveillance jobs, including satellite monitoring, terrestrial monitoring, internet monitoring, considered vital for the national security apparatus. Next, Armed Archer NG next generation SR UAV to take flight soon. Armed Archer NG short range unmanned aerial vehicles will have its first flight by June-July, according to a report by Times of India. Archer NG is a Bayraktar TB2 class UAV that is based on the Rustam 1 platform. Archer NG will have hard points for weapons carriage and can carry 300 kgs of weapon, including smart anti-field weapons and anti-tank guided missiles. Next, after dropping Adani's defense, SAAB scouts for a new Gripen E India partner. Swedish aerospace major SAAB is keen to offer its Gripen E fighter jet for the Indian Air Force tender for I-114 jets and is considering a tie-up with a local partner in India to cement its commercial bid after it dropped Adani Defense as its partner last year. While SAAB is considering having a full-owned subsidiary for the manufacturing of these jets in the country, if allowed by the Indian Ministry of Defense, but it also open to having local collaboration with Indian aerospace manufacturers. Next, Indian Army issues AON for 155 mm 52 caliber mounted gun system MGS. Indian Army has issued acceptance of necessity for procurement of 155 mm 52 caliber mounted gun system has been accorded by the competent authority to be procured under provision of Chapter 2 of DAP 2020. The broad characteristics in respect of the 155 mm 52 caliber mounted gun systems are as under, that is number 1, caliber 150 mm, barrel length 52 caliber, maximum combat weight 30,000 kg, service life not less than 20 years, maximum range more than 38 km, minimum range 5 km at high angle, ammunition capability. The gun system must be able to fire all in service 155 mm ammunition. Then barrel life minimum 1500 equivalent full charge. Next, Astra Mk1 BVR-AAM displayed on FOC LCA Tejas Mk1. Final operation clearance standard LCA Tejas Mk1 will be showcased at Aero India 2023 for the static display showcasing indigenously made Astra Mk1 beyond visual range air-to-air, that is BVR-AAM. HAL is carrying out the integration of the Astra Mk1 BVR-AAM into LCA Tejas Mk1 aircraft, as it will be standard BVR-AAM on the upgraded Tejas Mk1A that will commence deliveries next year. Astra Mk1 has completed flutter and captive flight trials and soon will commence developmental trials this year. Next, HAL hands over the LH to Mauritius before time. On February 10, 2023, HAL successfully handed over an advanced light helicopter to the government of Mauritius at Helicopter Division. Mr. Nikhil Dwivedi, General Manager, Helicopter Division, in the presence of Mr. E.P. Jayadeva, Director Operations, HAL, Mr. S. Ambu Villain, as well as others. Mr. Jayadeva stated on the occasion that HAL delivered the helicopter ahead of schedule. This order is consistent with the Indian government's goal of increasing defense exports to friendly foreign countries. The transfer of an export helicopter has strengthened bilateral ties even further. Next, India's defense production in 3 years worth 2.58 lakh crore as per the government. India's indigenous defense production in the last 3 financial years was worth 2.58 lakh crore, according to details provided by the government on Friday. The data from 2019 to 20 and 21 to 22 was presented in the Lok Sabha by Minister of State for Defence Ajay Bhatt in response to a question. The value of indigenous defense production in the last 3 financial years are 79.71 crore, 84,643 crore and 94,846 crore respectively. The total comes to 2,58,560 crore. Next, India's crackdown on Kashmir rebels' funeral. 3 weeks after the laid down his tool and took up arms, Kashmiri carpenter Mukhtar Ahmed was killed in a firefight with Indian government forces, who buried his remains in an unmarked grave hour from his family home. Mukhtar is among hundreds of militants killed in combat and hastily interred by police in remote parts of Kashmir, the picturesque Himalayan region home to a long insurgency. Officials have justified the policy by saying it aims to stop glamorizing terrorists during often violent anti-India demonstrations that accompany the public funerals of dead rebels. Next, 2023 going to be filled with lot of new developments at ISRO, as per Somnath. The Indian Space Research Organization will undertake a slew of missions in 2023 and prepare for manned space mission Gaganyaan, the space agency's chief S. Somnath said on Friday. According to ISRO, Gaganyaan project envisages demonstration of human space flight capability by launching a crew of 3 members to an orbit of 400 km for a 3-day mission and bring them back safely to Earth by landing in Indian sea waters. Next, ISRO forays into small satellite launch market with SSLV success. ISRO on Friday tested maiden success in the small satellite launch vehicle segment with its SSLV D2 rocket, injecting 3 satellites into an intended circular orbit months after the maiden mission failed to bring in the desired results. The satellites included ISRO's Earth Observation Satellite EOS-07, ISRO's first mission in 2023, and SSLV's sequel saw a strange coincidence. It was launched at 9:18 a.m., the same time its predecessor lifted off from the Satish Dhawan Space Center here on August 7, 2022. but could not deliver due to orbit anomaly and flight path deviation. Thank you.